What up? I'm not sure that I love this angle, but it's an angle nonetheless. I took my glasses off. I did a video before this and I saw all the glare and I was like, let me see if I can do one where they can see my eyes. What's popping? Okay. Normally I would do a walk and talk video for today, but Robeezy is on the move. Roseezy, hello, is on the move. So I literally am on my way to pick up some of my favorite tacos from this spot in ATL. I don't know how many ATL folks watch this, but if you don't know about Lil Ray's, I just put you up on game. Lil Ray is honey, the shrimp tacos at least. I've gotten some tacos for other people. They say they're amazing, but I only do seafood. Okay, so there's that. So I'm dropping in to encourage you to color outside the lines today. I'm putting a challenge out there if you're willing to take it. So what are you willing to do today that maybe you just haven't given yourself a chance to experience yet, or you've been judging yourself out of the experience? Maybe you think you'll look ridiculous. Maybe you think it's a waste of time, or, maybe you're just afraid to go into that space because you got to meet new people, or you don't know how you're going to be received in the room, or, maybe you can wear your hair different, or the way you've always been wanting to wear it, but you keep hesitating on it, like try it, or maybe you could pick up an adult coloring book. Or a child's coloring book. They're all the same to me, okay? Just express yourself creatively. Let your inner child out and play. What way can you color outside of your lines today? Last night, I put up a video of my husband and I learning this dance from Key to the Great. And it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. I didn't even keep all of the footage. When I tell you I cried real tears looking back on the footage, and I was like, okay, putting this out there, practicing living out loud. Hello, giving myself permission to show up even more fully. Let you see even more of the cray that can happen over here. But just like, coloring outside the lines. So just seeing in what way you might want to free yourself up some more and, have some fun. Practicing living out loud, because some of us got to practice it. You know what I'm saying? You might be so used to your wash and repeat type of life, or maybe you're in the corporate world and so it kind of has you a little boxed or caged into a persona, and there's so many other aspects of who you are, and maybe you can't even share that. Okay, let's keep it 100 on social media. But even beyond social media, can you just do it on the strength? Can you give yourself that space of expression? Because you just never know how, once you unleash that, what it will look like in and on your energy. There's something that I learned that was talking about how you might think, like, even for example, anger, right? You may suppress a lot of anger, but what you don't realize is anger is attached to passion, which can also be attached to other things that require passion, like creativity, right? And so finding a healthy outlet for that space could be very necessary in order for you to show up more fully in your life and to express on the highest level, or just the most robust, audacious level that you have to express in yourself. Same thing with any emotion. Just know that if you're suppressing it, you're probably suppressing something else. And what else could you be suppressing? So learning to give ourselves an outlet to express more fully, hopefully in a healthy way, right? Can open up parts of yourself that maybe you haven't, seen in a while, or possibly parts of yourself that you didn't even give yourself permission to get introduced to, right? And once you do, it has you showing up differently in your everyday things, right? So even though you may have that corporate job, since we're using that as an example, or you can show up at that job differently. There's something different on your energy. Or maybe you release something real pent up, you feel me? Because you are allowing yourself to be more fully expressed. So that's my encouragement. And if you take up this challenge today, how will you color outside the lines, your lines? Please drop in the comments what you did. I would love to celebrate you for it and give you a distant shoulder brush. You feel me? Okay. So happy Thursday, and I will see you all next week, God willing. Peace.